My name is Baldwin, Baldwin Daka. I'm a soccer coach. I'm a former professional footballer.
You come to Mufulira?
I was born in Mufulira, in the farms called Murundu. I was born from a family of 6, and I'm the last born. I was raised up by a single parent because I never had an opportunity to see my father. He died when I was like a year, so I just had stories about him.
So now we are in Murundu at my old house. Yeah, this is my house where I was born from and I grew up from. And if you can look far and there is an SPA church. That's a church where I used to go to. The whole family, we started our church from that church. Follow me, I show you my home. You can come through. You know, here in the kitchen. This was our kitchen. Yeah, we had the table, everything. And this house, it used to look so big the time I was young. It was very big. Now I can see it's very small now. Yeah, this was the kitchen. Yeah, this was my bedroom. My sister, my brothers. I was once like this guy. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to Murundu Primary School. This is where I started my school from. This is the only ground that we had, the whole entire community. If you want to play structured football, we used to come on this field. It has stayed forever. So many people have passed through this field, and my career started from this ground.
Baldwin started football a long time ago. The elder sister, the late Nelly, was more of a footballer than a netballer. So, as well as Angela Daka, the elder sister, the immediate elder sister, was more of a footballer than a netballer. You know, being girls, I thought they were going to be netballers, but their interest was more in football. So I think Baldwin learned from the elder sisters.
Baldwin's life, he grew up to be a God-fearing man and he loved soccer. His football has been inspired by the siblings because in our family, my brother, me and my late sister used to play soccer. So Baldwin loved it also and he joined, but with him he took it different because he has taken football as his career.
Baldwin Daka, mwachi wandu kufana kale. Bora tuwaletea na kwa Murundu Stars. Ajide kucha sana, hadi nipure yo waletea kuna sana bora. Especially mniti, hadi mniti ndio mzuri sana.
Where I was raised up in the farms, it wasn't easy for us to go to school because we only had one school in the whole farm, and we could walk quite a distance to go to school. I developed my passion for soccer, mostly I would say at school and at church, because we could play soccer with my fellow kids those days. Yes. Then at a later stage, there was an orphanage that was opened in my area. Yeah, they had a soccer team as well. So I was always wanting to join the orphanage soccer school because it was more structured and it was a bit formal, I would say so.
This is Murundu Orphanage Center. This is where my life started. This is an orphanage that took me to school. We used to come eat food from here. They used to give us clothes. Yeah, I'm so happy to come back here and see how the orphanage is.
So I joined that orphanage soccer team. I wasn't registered as an orphan by then, because they were only taking double orphans, and I was a single orphan because my mother was still alive. So as I was playing soccer there, people used to cheer at me. People used to like me. Oh, this boy can play soccer. So I loved it that way. Then at a later stage, the orphanage decided to sign me as an orphan, and they started sponsoring me to school, started giving me clothes, food, and that thing drove me to say it's soccer that took me to the orphanage. So I really, really loved soccer. It gave me that opportunity to go to school, to wear nice clothes, 2005, I remember my mother passed on. When she died, my uncle took me on, and he had to take me to a boarding school. So when I went to a boarding school there, the only thing that I had was soccer to comfort me. I decided to register an orphanage called Daka Africa Foundation, which is my current orphanage at the moment. So I went to Parker, I registered my orphanage, and with my business that I was doing, I registered a company called Daka Africa Enterprises, which is currently doing better, I would say. So I started being driven by the orphanage that I opened. I called my sister in Zambia and said, find me 2 kids that I can sponsor to pay for school. So my sister found me 2 boys from Kitwe that needed school fees, needed clothes and all that. So from the little that I started making, I started sending to my sister so that she can sponsor those 2 kids. At a later stage, I had money. I decided to make a Christmas party for the orphans. So I saw it, my sister made a party for these orphans, they came to eat, and it reminded me of how I was raised from that orphanage. So I was like, okay, I think I can do something, this is the right path to go. I remember some time back when I was growing up, these sanitary pads, it wasn't common in my area. I remember I saw it with my sister. Then she told me, no, these are ABCD, these are pads. So there's a time I told myself, say, the people that I used to live with, the girls still living the same life, I believe they know nothing about these things. So I ventured in that project. I bought lots of sanitary pads. I had to give away to schools in my area, which I got the feedback that told me life is still hard in that area. It's very hard. So I've taken it upon myself as I'm coaching. I need to go back and do what I want to do.
This was my big brother's best friend. Okay? Yeah.
Community ino ya Mufulira muri mwira wasanga mukwebati natuleterako obuyantanshi obwa orphanage ero kabiri alekukumba n'abaana bamu abashyira ku masukulu obuyantandikibwa aleeta mwira mu Murundu kupitira muri boola akoseresha abanakwe kwe bati ekibawalirira okusambirira esukulu eno boola tekibaleke naye nakutira abatwala ku pantani ero nakabiri mwira alakoseresha abanakwe obuyantanshi bwaleeta okupitira mu orphanage abanakwe alabeba okweba ati ifinga mwayapa orphanage mukwire muleposa kwamanuka kweba ati nga mwasamirira naimwe okuti mwasaikala bwena
ero oyu mwira watemumwe abanankwe bali abanonofi ewali fyeni group leader mwira efyo alekula kukula kwakwe kwali niulyo watemwa okukuka kai niulyo watemwa nsire fye mwira ukukula kwakwe kwalelangisha okukwata okuwa entungulu shintu watemwa abanankwe okubakolonganya nga nabamutuma ku garden mwira alekulonganya abanankwe baya ero nga bakwela tauto nachikweba timuye ku garden mwayali ebisali mwilande kumalero ababa nabo basalanda chawo muyuma mwila muyuma mwila tebana linda mwalitemo okupokolola mwila chawo mulekeri mwana
kuno kuona takwa wafinchitu ya kusana pia abintaba kwatama chitu so ngabaturisha kana ngamara isinsi nishigomara driving license nishibashisha kupantaza bwana batuma kuba koti batuposa kwa mami baturisha kutima license sitoa kupantaza na kama kumoti kana nkundura kusagali tunashira kupantaza
pala coachinga ba player wa South Africa babasungu ala bomba kuti na Daka Africa na South Africa wachite chintu chuambula chakuritira ne because ne bindoko mpata na mashinyaye ne bandeto kuma South Africa ngomukamba te muntu wako bachi wakufaili chishawa chanya ali chili kwapi bali mwiba ngomukamba wachikata otherwise weekend be fantastic ngomukamba to alaba fe uli.
Welcome to my house. This is my home in Mufulira with my wife here, my cousin brother there, called my sister, and this is my son, Baldwin Jr. Baldwin Daka, the family man. I hear stories about my dad. And I think I'm the version of my father, because I remember we had a funeral and I had to meet my dad's younger brother, who is the biological brother to my dad. He used to tell me, your father loved his family, your father loved kids. Now your father was loved by people. And I reflected in my life, I'm that type of a person. I love kids. I love my family. I give everything to my kids. I've got a daughter who is 9 years, and I've got a little boy, my version, who is 6 months now. Yeah, so I love my wife, I love my kids. It's all about my family with me. Yeah, my family is everything. Football. Yeah, it has taken me my whole life. I would say it has taken me my whole life, and I feel it has been interesting because there is an element of me doing what I love, which is football.
Nice one, Skara.
Basically, my normal day is not normal. I would say so. My normal day is a busy day. I don't relax because I've got the business to take care of. I've got soccer to take care of, and I love to start. I'm a Christian who believes in God's way. So my route to success has been full of faith, full of perseverance, lots of dedication, lots of sacrifice. I've sacrificed a lot. I would say I sacrificed my youth life just to make it where I am today.